Hi everyone. So I'm here with Keri Armstrong, Senior Living Advisor. I am here to talk to her how she can help senior people to find the right accommodation and in turn help the families in case they want to move out or downsize, upsize, whatever that thing is. She's going to let us know how she can help. So, hi Kerry.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, thank you for having me. This is great.
Yeah, it is because I work as a real estate agent,
Mhm.
and I come across some families who have senior parents or in-laws in the house,
Yes.
and sometimes they do good care of them, but sometimes it is out of hands.
Yes.
It's uncontrollable situation,
Yes.
and in that case, the family has to take some hard decisions to make some good arrangements for in-laws or parents.
Correct. Yes.
And in that case, I came across what you do little bit, and I'm really curious to know how you help such families.
Yes, thank you. No, it is definitely something I enjoy doing. I enjoy helping people. That's what I'm all made up of. And my previous career was in the industry of retirement and seniors. So I do really enjoy working with seniors.
I can see that.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
passionate.
that's what I realized because just to give you guys background, one of my friends was in such kind of situation, and I referred them to Kerry, and whatever I heard from her, and whatever I saw a little bit conversations with Kerry, I found she's very passionate, and these are delicate situations where you need a solution, but you need passionate person also.
Absolutely.
So yeah, now I won't disturb you. You just
Yeah,
let us
no,
know how
it's
to do.
okay. At times like this, you're dealing with very vulnerable people. The families are very vulnerable. The kids of the parents are feeling very vulnerable, very tired, they call it burnout. And I hate to use that term sometimes, but it really truly is. It gets challenging when you all of a sudden are the caregivers, but it goes beyond that. Like you're at a point now where you can't seem to help them anymore, and you need to involve professionals to take over. But at the same time, you're very concerned about where they're going to go because you've always cared for them yourself.
Correct.
So it's you want to find that special place, but then again you're stuck because you're like, where do I go?
Correct.
What do I do? Who do I call? Who can help me?
Correct.
So they get again into a situation where they feel overwhelmed with the situation, and that's where Keri comes in. Because I can take a lot of that stress and a lot of that feeling of overwhelmness away from them and take on that role of helping them navigate the system and what's out there for their loved one or loved ones.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I'm sure you must be coming across different community people.
Yes. Yes.
So do you have contacts with such like dietary restrictions, age,
100%.
condition?
Yes. So what happens with that is I will gather a whole lot of information about that family, about what it is they're looking for, and what it is they need.
Okay.
So needs and wants.
Correct.
I get a whole lot of information, and what I do is I take that information and I seek out communities that match up their needs and their wants. Because I have, with the company I work for, we've got agreements across the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, with all different retirement residences depending on what they need.
Okay.
So I've got the contacts inside those communities to get at those people quickly. If it is more of a quick situation where we have to move quickly or we have the time.
Okay.
And I can navigate that for them and find out what I think, based on their needs, would be the best communities to choose. I get my hands on probably 2 or 3 of them because you don't want to overwhelm the families with going all over the place.
Right.
It just becomes confusing because they see one and then they see another and then they forget what the first one looks like.
Right.
So I narrow it down to 2 or 3, and then I coordinate the tours. And I actually go on the tour with the family because at that point I've gained a relationship with the family.
Correct.
And they feel confident and they trust me.
Correct. Correct.
So I'm happy to go on tours with them, and I'm supporting the family.
Correct.
I'm not that marketer person touring them anymore.
Okay.
So I am relying on the marketer to do a good job on behalf of the family,
Correct.
and I will follow them along on the tour.
Okay.
So after the tour's over, then we determine, if they're comfortable with the situation and the environment and the community, then we can move forward and go to the next steps.
Okay. And I believe you going with the family makes sense because now you know the family, and now therefore you know what questions, right questions to ask,
Exactly.
and find out how you can help that family.
That's a great point, because oftentimes when we're sitting in a tour, to your point, they don't know what to ask because they've never done it before.
Exactly.
It's new.
Yeah.
And because I've been in the business for 12 years, I'm very familiar with the questions to ask and the areas and the key points to point out.
Okay.
With me already doing a very full and complete discovery with the family,
Mhm.
I also know what they like, what they don't like, what they want, what they don't want.
Correct.
So when we're at a community and we're touring,
Right.
I can kind of suggest to the person touring what they like.
Correct.
And I do send a very detailed information sheet to the marketer so that they're aware before the person and before the family arrives as to what they're interested in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very good tour, and it's all very direct.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So looks like you wear many hats, like guidance counselor, empathy person, marketing.
Yes.
And obviously, I'm sure some legal clauses between the agreement and all
there's
those
a little bit
that
there.
comes with the job.
Sure, because in the process of me going through the journey with the family, I'm also able to sit with them in the contract signing when they're ready to make a decision to live at a retirement residence.
Right.
So I can sit in that part with them as well.
Okay.
So if it becomes a question where there are some of those agreement type questions.
Exactly, like legal or
support.
clauses, what we call.
I can support them with that too.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So in all this journey, like people should start some years earlier, or they just contact you as soon as they find it is out of control, or
It's, you know what, as soon as it's a thought in their mind that this is something they would like to maybe do, is get in touch with me. There's no timeline. It makes sense to do it sooner rather than later, because then they're not scrambling.
Of course, yeah.
Because at the retirement communities, there's timelines and there's availability there as well.
Right.
So the more time I have to
plan it.
Yeah, plan it and communicate with these retirement residences so they have time to plan as well.
Got it.
Availability is it makes it a lot easier for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it similar, like people putting their parents' name in some queue or line,
Like a wait list.
like a wait list, and then with the government, is it same that you do, or how
Different. So I don't support. I don't work for like the government side of the business, the long-term care.
Okay.
I work on the private sector. Yeah,
Okay.
but within the private sector, there's a lot of different retirement communities at very different price points, very different lifestyles. So that's why I do have the ability to look at them all and be able to really zone in on what's important to the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, price point, because some might be luxurious, some might be middle class, or
Exactly.
whatever.
And price point and care, are two of the biggest things.
Correct.
So I'm able to find something that works for their budget, works for their lifestyle.
Right.
So it's nice that way. I have options and choices for them. So
Okay, great.
Mhm.
So who pays you?
Who pays me? Good question. So
Why do you know it?
That's a great question. So I am a free service to the family.
Okay.
So all the work and all the navigating is done free of charge. I also want to make it
This
very
is really a news to me.
yeah.
Because I thought it's a paid service because
Okay.
you are spending your time and
Mm-hmm.
passionately you are doing that also.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you should get paid, but
Yes.
then it is good to know that the families don't have to bear the expenses.
No, they don't bear the expenses of me. I do it like that. How I get paid is I get paid by the retirement residents.
Okay.
And there's an agreement made between myself and the retirement residents, and that's how I get paid.
Okay.
So
That is a good point. Yeah, good point in the sense because as it is, families don't know how much expense for how long they have to
Exactly.
bear. And on top of that, what if they don't like this retirement home? After 1 year, they would like to change.
Yeah.
In that case, also, then they might be thinking, oh my God, how many times we have to keep on paying like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think this definitely helps. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure if many people know about it.
No, it's a service that it's interesting. It's a service that is out there, but we're continuing to get more known in the community. And it's amazing how many people every person I talk to, I say I do this. They're like, "Wow, this is a service that's needed in the community."
100%.
You know, because families get very, very overwhelmed.
Right.
And when they know that somebody can take some of that stress off of them,
Known person in the field.
yeah, for sure, that knows what they're doing. And also, too, the families are busy. Like, they have their own lives.
And
You know?
another thing is like family means at least we are talking here 4 heads, 4 minds,
Mhm.
4 hearts.
Yeah.
Like husband, wife, and their parents, right?
That's right.
You need someone who is in charge in the
Yeah.
sense knowledge wise,
Right.
who can guide you
That's it.
and
That's
come
it.
to one conclusion or
For
one
sure.
decision.
And it's a very emotional time.
It is.
So, and the families are very emotional. So, to be able to have somebody on the outside
Correct.
doing it on their
Correct.
behalf
Correct.
can really help with that emotion, keeping them stable with the emotions.
Correct. No, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I have any question. Anything that I missed asking you, which probably you think will be helpful to my viewers?
You know what? I think we've covered it. I think today just sort of having an understanding from more of a high level, and
Correct.
when families are interested in connecting with me, then we can sort of get into more of the detail and the nitty gritty of the process.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. But really, ultimately, at the end of the day, I think that for me, I do want to touch on one more thing, is that I don't only go to people's homes, but that's my ultimate goal, is I want to go to the home and meet the individuals, and meet with the families in their home. But sometimes a situation happens that the individual gets to hospital. They're in hospital and they are dealing with something in hospital. I can also go to hospital and do the meet and greet at hospital and do a little assessment there. So
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm happy to go anywhere where they need me.
Right. Basically, what I gather is you are not only passionate, but you are flexible also in your work structure, which is
100%.
actually giving confidence to the families
Yes.
that, Keri can solve our problem.
Yeah.
And I would say problem, I mean,
Challenge.
Yeah,
We call them
challenge. Exactly.
Yes.
That's the right one.
Yeah. Just so you know, the company that I work with is a company called Vis-a-Vis, and I work independently, but I work under the umbrella of Vis-a-Vis. So if you needed to contact me, you would contact me directly, and that's where Myrna was going to say that she would post my contact information online, so you can get access to me.
So, in case you don't know about this service, Senior Living Advisor, Keri works for free for families, and she will be there to help everybody who needs some guidance about the senior living. You can reach out to her. I will put her contact details in the caption. And if in case you need any real estate advice also about buying or selling, reach out to me. Okay, thank you so much, Keri.
Thank
we learned
you
a
too.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. It was lovely.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you. And
Same here. And I'm sure my viewers, 99%, they probably did not know what you do or there's such service exists.
absolutely.
So thank you so much for explaining it to
Oh,
us.
you're very welcome. All right.